Hey guys, what is up? The Neocubist here. Welcome to my super easy starter first day, first house survival modern house. Now I know it has a few things in here. It's got some things you obviously can't do on the first day, but I just decorated it as nicely as I could. It's really easy to build and it looks super awesome. I'll give you one more exterior shot and then I will show you how to build it. It's got a really cool roof. You know, it doesn't use anything hard, oak wood and cobblestone. Everyone can get that. So yeah, if you want to learn how to build it block by block, step by step, stick around and we'll show you. Alright, so for your starter modern house, you're going to define the materials. One of my hotbar below. Very simple materials, guys. All we need is cobblestone, oak planks, oak slabs, and glass panes. It's literally all you need. You may need like stairs and a door and stuff like that, but that's stuff I'm not going to include in the intro. So we're going to start off by placing 2 logs on top of each other like this. Going to count off a 2-block space. You want to put the logs in between. And then if you're OCD like me, you probably want to do the one below as well. And then you're going to do this a total of 2 times. So you're gonna have 3 of these. So you're gonna have 2 windows right here, which are gonna be they're gonna be windows, guys. I promise. And sorry, we're actually going to line them like this. Okay. Go ahead and place your glass in between them. Now behind this block right here, and these 5 blocks, you're just going to break them back to be 5 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you should end up with a 5x5 square. Okay, so as you can see, a 5x5 square. Now on the side here, we are going to extend this cobblestone one out just like this, and then we're going to go all the way around the build. We're going to go to this back wall right here, and we are going to let's build the back wall first. Let's go ahead and break all these blocks right here. We're going to do the same exact thing we did on the front, but just at the back here. So we're just going to place those up and then over. So the idea of this house is it's somewhat sunken into the ground. It's not like a super sunken house or anything, but it is sunk somewhat into the ground more so than your typical house. What makes it modern is, well, I mean, it's just the stylization of the build itself. So this wall right here, you're gonna end up with this J shape like this, okay? And ooh, come on. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna take a we're gonna take a break here. No, we're gonna connect this block. I'm trying to remember. I think it was right here. So we're gonna send it one past the wall, and then we're just going to come over here, and we should end up with a shape like that. Okay. Now, sorry, I said to terraform that. Oh, terraform that a bit just so we have some room here. Okay, so we're gonna do the exact same thing, guys. Literally the exact same thing. So we're gonna come over here. We're going to start on this block, build it 3 high. We're going to come out a total of 3, bring it back around just like this, and then we're going to come back with it all the way until we get to that back wall here. So let's just come over, keep going, and then we're going to extend one past, and then just bring it over to until they diagonally connect like that. Perfect. Okay, now we actually are gonna need cobblestone slabs. So I'm sorry. I know that's not in the materials that I said you need, but hey guys, we're gonna need them. So you're gonna want to just connect them like this on top, and then you're gonna do the exact same thing over here. So I said earlier, I lied to you guys. I said, I'm trying to remember how I did this. I've never built this build before. I've literally never built it. I'm literally going to go by the what is the saying? By the fly of my pants, I think. I don't think that's the saying. But I've gotten pretty good at like just tutorializing things in my head. And I have this idea in my head, and if it's bad, well, you'll never see it. So you'll never even hear me talking. But everything in here, we just want to break down a block just so that we have that 3 high block ceiling. And actually placing those blocks down there was actually very nice. You're going to want to do the same thing with the cobblestone. You're going to have to, just because you don't want the grass showing. So we'll go ahead and just do that all the way around the build, just like this. And now the next step is going to be roofing. That's a funny word. We're going to be adding the roof to this. So on this block, like right here, do you see what I'm saying? So this one could be a slab, right? But this block right here and all the ones connecting till right here are gonna have to be the solid block. Can this one be? No, we'll just leave it a slab. But we want to just make sure that all of these are cobblestone blocks, just because we're going to be doing a little bit of a roof over here. Now, this area isn't too big, with the cobblestone. It's not going to be walled off or anything. It just sort of adds to the house. Now, how to get in and out of the house, that's a tricky question. Probably should have thought about that, but I think we can do a pretty cool entrance. So we're going to go ahead and break out all these blocks, okay? We're going to take leaves, which, yeah, arguably, I mean, it's a starter material. Not really, because you have to have shears, which means iron, but just work with me, guys, okay? Just work with me. So we're going to take some logs, and we're just going to place them all along here. So that's definitely a starter material. Log. Everyone's got some logs laying around. Okay, so we're just going to put those right here. And we're gonna break this block, and then we're going to put one. Gonna put one right here. So the premise is we have a 2 wide walkway into the house, and then we'll just do like a door like that. See? Worked out perfect. So we're gonna put a stair here, upside down of course, and then make sure we're gonna do what material? What's an easy to get material? Smooth stone, stone brick, okay? Not the easiest starter material, but you know, you melt some stone on your first day while you're building it, and then you come back, and then you got this. But you know, if you don't have stone brick, it would honestly work fine. If I'm trying to think of a starter material you could use for that. The floor. Let me know in the comments, what would you use for the floor for this build? If it's truly a starter build and you didn't have stone brick or whatever, what would you use for the floor? Maybe like, I mean, if you found some clay, maybe some brick? I don't know. I really don't know, guys. I love how I'm building the entrance into this before I even build like the actual the roof on the house. But right here we're just gonna put some stairs, okay? And then the walkway, we'll just do gravel. Arguably not a starter material, but I mean, you can find gravel pretty common, right? And then in this gravel you may just want to sprinkle in like a few chunks of cobblestone here and there, just to sort of change it up, and it makes a nice little path like that. And if you're super concerned about things walking into your like entryway, you could put 2 fence gates like right here. You could extend this block one up, add a fence. Now this isn't, I'm not going to keep this because I like the way it looked the other way, but this is pretty, I mean, this is pretty secure. Okay, I'm smart, but I mean, you know what I mean. You could raise the logs and have something like that, but I'm not too concerned. I'm going for aesthetics here. I know it's a starter house, so it should technically be safe, but the entrance to this house already looks pretty cool. You just walk in here. We need a door, whatever kind of door you have. I'm going to use a spruce door, but of course, if you don't have that, don't use a spruce door. But we need to design the roof for these areas right here. So I was thinking, personally, we're just going to go with glass, because glass is something that, well, I mean, a lot of people have it, but let me see. Okay. So we are going to break this block. I lied. We're going to put it right there, okay? We're then going to extend this cobblestone roof up just 1 block. Just 1 block, guys. Not a whole lot of blocks, just 1. And then we're going to fill it with glass like this. And that's going to give it a little bit of a higher ceiling in there, and it's just going to look a lot nicer. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on this side. Okay, cool. So now that's both done, I mean, and they're done on both sides, we're going to take some glass panes, guys. We need to have a little bit of some window action going on here. So I'm thinking just little small windows right here. Oh, that's not the right kind of window. Don't use gravel windows, guys. They're not very good. We need to go and do the same thing on this side. So this block right here. And then I know you're thinking, Neo, this isn't too modern. Honestly, dude. Okay, first of all, guys, it's a starter house, okay? So it's not going to be super crazy modern. I don't even know, you know, what is modern? Because modern contemporary, it could be modern contemporary. I mean, I don't really know what you'd specifically label it as. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I'm trying to see what looks best on the outside. I think breaking these 4 blocks with the 2 block gap right there is going to look the best, just because, well, yeah, I mean, it's just gonna look the best, I think. 2 block gap, and then put these 4 windows and make sure everything's lined up okay. Because, I mean, it would look better if we did it like that from the inside, right? But then if we go outside, it's not centered, and believe it or not, I think that'll actually make it look a little, well, actually, that's not bad at all, because we can do something with the outside to make it look a little bit better. Yeah, cool. So we can also take some stairs made of cobblestone if you want to make the roof in here feel a little bit bigger, but not look any different on the outside. You can totally do something like this. No one will ever know. Ha ha ha. Look at that. Cool. And I'm trying to see, can we put slime? No, we're not going to mess with that. Cool. Okay, so we got the inside done. We've got nice big windows. It just feels super open. That's the modern part about it. It just feels really open. It's got a... Hello? Where did you come? Oh, hi, buddy. Where'd you come from, huh? What are you doing? I don't know. I never go third person. I don't know. People, I feel weird when a YouTuber's like, "Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here. Welcome to a nut." I'm like, dude, you're not. This is just your skin. I've had this skin since I was like, I've had this skin for like 7, 8 years. I don't know. I should get out of this. Don't get back to the tutorial. What? There we go. I was like, okay. So we need to figure out something to do with not the roof. The roof is fine. Yeah, you can argue it looks a little plain, whatever. If you really are super concerned about the roof, guys, do something like this, okay? If you want to make it honestly look a lot better, make something fancy on the roof, okay? So is this useful, this gap between the roof and this roof? No. Does it look good? Yeah. Look, isn't that cool? See, you can do little modern touches like that everywhere in builds, and it just adds a lot, but it doesn't change anything. I mean, those are both half slabs, so you can't put a block in there or anything, but it just makes it look a little bit better. You could put some stairs like right there and there, upside down. Yeah, see? You can just do little things like that, guys, and you can just make your builds look a whole lot better. Tips with Neo. I should do a video like that. People have always asked me, like, Neo, can you please do a tips and tricks video? And I'm like, I can, but I don't know. Like, it happens when I'm building a house. It's not something I can force into a video or something like that. So I gotta make the build look pretty. Oh, there we go. Does this look natural? Yeah. Okay, so I put those logs there, and then I'm just going to put little bushes like that, and that should look good. On the side of the build, this is where I said we're going to need to do something here, so let me think about what I can really do to make it look a little bit better, because there's not a super ton of room, so I'm trying to think how I can make it best look modern without going insane on the materials. Okay, so I found the solution, right? We're going to come over here, and this is the same as on the other side. We're going to break those 2 blocks, we're going to break that 1 block, and then look. Now we fixed the centered window in the actual build and on the outside, so it looks super, super cool. Okay, so now that we have that done, let's take some of these logs that we had. Just grab some materials here. Let's go ahead and place them right below where the windows are, and I messed up a few of those right there, and then put them also right here. Okay, these ones you want to make like 3 high. A whole lot you can do with the outside, because I mean this is like kind of over the lining house, maybe something like that. I think you guys can work with me on that. There's a couple of things you could do, like as far as the roof goes. If you wanted to make it look a little more textured, you could do something like this maybe, and then I'm not really sure. Yeah, actually that's nice. Okay, cool. So we'll just break these 1 down and then just do the same sort of thing with just the slabs like this. 1 block space in between them, and then the top one on the top half of that top block. The top one, okay, so the top one on the top half of the top block. So it's a, can it get any more confusing? And then we can go ahead and do the same thing. And the reason I'm doing that, and I think the reason it looks good is because, and look at that. Already looks a lot better. Cool. See, I've never made this build before. Bust, exactly. Okay, so we've got the wraparound slabs like this. We should probably get to the inside. Our video is already running a little long for a starter house, but yeah, I think the outside turned out pretty well. I'm trying to see if there's any other areas I can add anything. Nah, not really, honestly. Maybe like a bush here, and then maybe a bush in the back. And there we go. Okay, outside of the build is done. If you don't want to see how to build the inside, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you want to. But if you want to see how to build the inside, let's get started. So, this is a survival build, right? I don't want to put the window right there. I'm just trying to think. I'm just thinking, guys, because there's a ton of things we can do. First of all, can we open the top chest here? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't, but I'm going to take spruce trapdoors, and I'm just going to line these. Now, typically you wouldn't see something like this outside, but I don't know. I think stuff like this just looks good, right? Like, it just looks kind of cool, right? And maybe, you know, there's stuff out here, you know, you want some homeless people to come grab some bread or something. I like to think of it like that. Maybe you want people to come grab some bread, and you leave it out here for the people. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. If you don't, that's okay. And then right here, I mean, since we already sort of have one down, we could just put another chest just right here. And you may think, Neo, that's going to block my doorway. Not really. I mean, a little. But at the same time, whatever. Doesn't really matter. We're just having fun with it. So, over here, and here, over here, and here, we can fit giant chest areas. Now, you're thinking, Neo, you're blocking my window, but let's look at it from the outside, guys. You're not even, I mean, it's just going to look like it's just a survival build. Like, from the outside, yeah, there's chests in a build. Oh no, big deal. It's blocking the window. Okay, windows, not important, guys. Not important. In real life, would you ever do that? Probably not. I think the sunlight would ruin the wood on the chest, but you know, people don't put their things in chests typically, I don't think. Okay, so we have that done. Cool. We got tons of chest storage already. Let's put some item frames on them. How I would do it is I'd put them on the outside block like this one right here. Just like that. Cool. And then I'll just put some random items in them. It doesn't even really matter. We'll have an item frame with an item frame, this. Then we'll have all these material. Oh, that looks weird. I don't like that at all. Okay. How about you just swap for that? There you go. Cool. Now you get some randomly sorted chests. Awesome.
I
was thinking we could put chests here, right? I mean, you could put more chests if you really wanted them, but I was thinking netherwort growery, and I don't know why, it just kept coming into my head, but I don't really think there's much you could fit there that's like 1 high, so I think some more chests are just gonna have to do for now. Do we even need this? Is that even a necessary structure? No, you could just break that block if you want to. It's literally, oh, not on this side. Unless you want people to just walk beside your door. But on this block right here, you really don't have to have it. Do you have to have this one? Arguably. You do, kind of. Okay, so let's take some glowstone, right? Let's put a glowstone right. Okay. You're probably thinking, that is not a starter block. You're right. You don't have to put glowstone here. I'm only doing it because it's a tutorial, and I want to do it. You really don't have to. We're gonna take soul sand. We're gonna put that under the glowstone. You're probably like, there's no way. It's like the first couple days of playing Minecraft. Yeah, all right, grab your soul sand, grab your netherwort. You don't have that stuff, but it's just something you can add in the build. It's gonna make it look nice. Can you put an item frame? Yeah, cool. So we could put like potions here or something. It really doesn't matter. Whatever you choose to do. Those look the exact same. I wanted 2 potions that look good together. Come on. Oh, there we go. A bottle one. A splash one. What does this do? Healing? Nice. Cool. Okay, let's just put that right there. So we got a little potion area. But there's no brewing stand, so that's kind of funny. I put that there. Well, let's take a stair made of cobblestone. Okay. And then let's just do a little bit of a table just right next to it. And we can just put 2 brewing stands down. And maybe an ender chest, huh? At the bottom of these chests, or maybe like... it's almost like it doesn't have enough attention. Let's put it like right here. There we go. So you got ender chest, normal chest, whatever kind of chest you want. You're gonna need a bed if you, well, I mean, if it's a survival build, you're probably gonna want a bed. You could do 2, okay? So you definitely could fit 2, and then you could fit like another one if you wanted to. So you could make it like a multiplayer type thing, but I'm gonna do a singular bed. I'm gonna make it nice and fancy. So either we can put it like that, but that takes up a lot of our room. So let's just line it up with this window right here, okay? We're gonna take some fence made of whatever. I'm gonna choose spruce, and then let me see if I can grab, do I have trapdoors out here? I do. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna take some fence, and the reason I placed it on the window is so we can go ahead and just line it up like this. And look, you got a nice little bed. I like doing them like that, like a little bit of framing on the bed. It's not necessary whatsoever, but it just looks nice. And let's do another little table right here. Let's take some pots and then just place those. We don't have any crafting tables in here yet, so don't let me forget, guys, about the crafting tables. Never have. Oh, see, that's a good blue orchid. Sometimes they're like tiny. Like, look, let me put like them in a line. Okay, so you got big, small, or like medium. Sometimes they're like, dude, what is that? Why do they? I know why they do it, like to have variation in the blocks so they don't look all the same. But why do they make some of them so tiny? It's just like why, man? Like, why you gotta do that? So this is a starter build, so there's not a whole lot. I mean, I'd put an enchanting table in here, but like then we're crossing the line. But at the same time, I think we've already reached that threshold. So you just want to fill it with a bed, chest, and crafting table. But if you're gonna go all out, you can just do what I'm doing here. But I wish I didn't angle this as a starter house because it looks really cool from the outside. I think, at least. But yeah, we could take some stairs here, and I think do something. No, wait, what? Aha. Okay, so we're gonna take a stair upside down, then a stair upside down. See? What else could we really add to it? There's not a whole lot of room. You probably don't have carpet yet. Ooh, gray and then white like this. And then, again, no pattern with it. We're just gonna randomly place carpet. Yes, sometimes there may be more carpet blocks in a specific area. But the key is to be as random as possible, okay? You don't want any sort of pattern at all. You just want to randomize it like that. And then, I think maybe, yeah, and then just fill the rest in with gray. And then you've got a nice little carpet. It's randomized so your eyes don't get tired of looking at it, and it's not too uniform, you know, where it's like, you know, I don't want to see this. Maybe even break those and then just put it like that. And yeah, you got a nice little floor. See, I think it looks cool. Now, if you're worried about the floor under here, which I get, you could put like some wool right there, maybe some white wool, aka undyed wool right there. We can break this bed. You can even do it under the bed, and you can make everything look as good as possible. What? Gosh, why is it gotta be like that? Come on, why can't everyone be the same and just spell it G-R-E-Y? Why you gotta be different? Just kidding. We didn't put a carpet there. Why? Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, so there's not a whole lot you can do with this build, really. I'm trying to think, like, if I'm missing anything, like, obvious that I should add. And I don't really think I am. I really don't think I am. I hope not. But I'm just seeing, like there's tons of areas you could just fit, like, stacks and stacks of chests. I wouldn't just stack them up like that, but, you know, you may want to put as many as you can. Maybe an anvil here, you know, but again, this is, you know, if it's a starter house, then like dude, what am I doing? Because these are not starter things. But I mean, I don't know. It really, it's not gonna matter, guys. It's in the grand scheme of things. Whatever you want to build that'll make you happy, you go ahead and just build it. Even if you have to go on creative and cheat, you just build it. Look at that. I broke the block so quick that the anvil didn't get a chance to fall like that. Did you see that? Look, it's hard. So, like, let's say there's dirt under it. If I do it, like... See, because, like, normally you can't break this block and then... Oh, well, you can put it there. I was going to say, I'm doing it so fast the game can't register the hitbox. But, look. Perfect. Okay. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, be sure to click that subscribe button and you get notified when I upload. If you liked the video, leaving a like on the video would really, really help me out. If you didn't like the video, you don't have to leave a like. I promise. I'm not going to get upset. You really don't have to leave a like. I hate when people are like, leave a like or I'll be sad forever. I'm like, okay. Be sad for everything, man. As easy to follow as they could be, and I am sorry for that. But... if you watch it, like, again, I'm pretty sure you'd be able to get it, like, play it on maybe a little bit of a lower speed or something, and then just sort of look at it and be sure you're doing things right. But yeah, I don't know. I really do like doing tutorials. I can't play the game very much anymore, like in survival. I can still play it every once in a while, but the most enjoyable thing for me is to make videos for you guys that you enjoy, because I don't know, it's hard to explain. And I know, like you're like, oh, you're a big YouTuber or whatever. I'm just like you. I am literally just a person, and this just happened. I had no idea how or why. Like, I really don't know how this happened, especially to me. Like, I'm not like a great builder, but for some reason I got all this exposure, and I'm not complaining. I really am happy it happened, because it you know, it's just like, I don't know, it's just cool. It's just cool, guys. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just, like, exploring options. Maybe putting some trap doors here instead of your typical, like, roof. Some jungle trap doors. I don't know. Go crazy with it, I guess. Boom. Nice. I don't know. Just something like that can make a build look cool. I don't know if you guys like that 100%, but no rain can get in it, but you'd get fresh air unless there was, like, an extreme rain with the wind blowing it like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Long-winded outro. I'm sorry. I just kept adding things. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye.